I do care. I really do.
I don't care if you care. I'm in the zone, buddy.
J-Nav talent in them radius speakers. G-O-A-E radius speakers. Yeah, ain't nobody touching us. We play possum for the win. Got a false finish for the 100th time. Kicking out of every finish. Even my own with one-winged angels. Go hard, got star spangled like her angle. Got him in ankle locks. I'm not on perk. I'm at my peak like the mountaintop. Gotta give a mountain drops. I'm Undertaker if he gave vertebrae. Cause like Gregory Helms, I got that green on me. Hit the verse, man, they thought he's corny. But I'm back with the money in the bank, I'm finna cash in. Hit the verse back, man, you never see me lacking. I feel like Hulk Hogan got creative control. It's not gonna work for me, so we not putting you over. I'm finna keep the belt like Reigns for 3 years. I'm finna go back, I seen them shed tears. Made a heel turn and I never looked back, I got the bag. Hit the verse, man, I'm not slacking. Hit the verse, feel like this, I'm just chilling, just rapping. This is Playin Possum. And we going for the win. We gon' do it to the end. We gon' do it to the end.
Oh, nigga, hit it with that negro. Fuck you talking about?
He's literally playing possum, Drew. Come on.
I was about to say he's playing possum.
Yeah, possum. Yeah.
Hey, possum.
Roll credits. Roll credits. You're welcome for that.
Yeah.
Please subscribe to the podcast.
Back from vacation, am I? This man is still on vacation, though. This man is still in Orlando. He's not going to be back to what, when?
Sunday, I think. Sunday.
But all the rest of y'all.
We're actually good. I'm good. I have my buddy to my next to me. The thorough ass whipping my team gave you over the weekend.
That's all.
Keep on grinding. Oh, we got the Adam Page.
Oh, yeah.
Keep on riding. Just on Sunday. This man got the merch on.
Yes. Yeah.
Let me get this music going. I'll tell y'all right now, I am still dog tired.
Yeah, I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah, man. Is that jet lag? Is that
Yes.
jet lag?
Very
Yeah,
much.
yeah, must be.
Talk a little bit about it. So went to Reno over the weekend for a charter trip for my anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
2 years now that Abby and I have been married. So not the Homelander. Not the Homelander.
Nah,
But yeah, flying to the West Coast. Very long flights. The flight itself took 4.5, almost 5 hours. Just a straight nothing. It was a flight that was a late night flight. The sun had already gone down, and by the time we got there, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning over here, but it was only 10 o'clock in the evening the previous day. So now everyone's all hustle and bustle, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. And I find it very difficult to sleep on any sort of public transportation because I'm always just hyper aware of what's going on, and I can't get comfortable. Like I was doing a lot of this, a lot of shifting my weight and stuff like that. Because sitting in the same spot for more than like an hour and a half, it starts to get uncomfortable. Much less 5 hours without so much getting up and stretching my legs. I really didn't. I was too tired to move otherwise.
Have you ever taken a red-eye flight?
I have not.
I've heard those are quite the doozies.
Those are the ones that fly over the Pacific Ocean, though, right?
No, the ones that fly overnight from like California to New York. Like they leave the last flight out of California, like LAX, and get to New York maybe 4:45 in the morning.
Man, that's only what, like, if you're flying from LAX to New York City, that should be like a 6-hour flight, if that.
I mean, the time change and all that, going all through the time zones and getting to New York, like I said, around 5 in the morning. I used to work at the airport. I used to see the zombies come off those planes sometimes.
Yo, you
That's
good?
why it's called.
The fault
Is your bus going over something? What's going on? Shaking.
It's the highway. That's all. It's the highway.
I just say I thought
We're not in Friday's Final Destination yet.
Invest in a stabilizer or something.
The undercarriage.
One of those
needs a
things that
little
be
work.
following you around.
I know. We need a undercarriage work on this place. Undercarriage work. Yeah, but those red eye flights are nothing to fuck with. They're nothing to fuck with.
Yeah, this was actually my third flight to the state of Nevada in the last. When did I take that conference? 2022, 2021. In the last 4 or 5 years. Oh man, this man brought the right row over here. And each time it's gotten better at least. Like my first flight back home from Las Vegas on that Frontier flight. The flight itself, I caught a huge nosebleed because there was so much pressure built up behind my face. I didn't even realize it until I got home at 7 o'clock in the morning and blew my nose, and it was just red all up in the tissue. It was probably that in a combination of how dry it was out there. Yeah, being in the desert really dries you out. Really dries you out. But
Called desert for a reason.
Right. Being out there though, I did have a great time. I was out there, I got some time to just relax, to just sort of reset. It's been a very hectic few weeks for all of us, really. I did miss Wrestlepalooza. I skipped Wrestlepalooza at this point because I can't even access it if I wanted to. More on that later. Yeah. But being out there, Reno is much like it feels like any town USA. Most of these cities really do once you get outside of like the hotel districts and stuff like that. Our hotels were in like downtown Reno, but it expands further than that to where like there are multiple casinos spread out throughout the city. It's not like Vegas where they're all pretty much consolidated into one stretch of road.
Yeah.
And even then, the architecture is pretty cool, where a lot of the buildings itself don't feel like the streets themselves are very wide. Like the lanes themselves are like standardized, but like it doesn't feel like when you're walking down the street, it's not like you can take like 2 jumps and you're across the street. Which
these are like
then feel like it's a lot easier to breathe in one way, but then it takes you down the other way because you drive.
So it's like what is it, like 4 lanes per direction, something like that. I mean, like
no,
each direction.
I think it was still like I think the most I saw was 2 lanes, at least in downtown. It just felt wider. Like it must have been like the architecture of the buildings or something. It just didn't feel like I was walking in somewhere like Atlanta or New York City, where you walk down the street and you feel like you aren't that far from the other side of the street.
Right. This is true.
The Riverwalk is pretty cool too. It's a beautiful city. Nice views if you like the mountains and stuff. And on my flight to and from, so this is where the interesting stuff happens. We get there because it's a charter flight. They set up for check-in at 6 p.m., which is 2 hours before our flight is meant to go.
Okay.
So I had never seen, because this is also a Sun Country flight, so you were talking about Sun Country a while back. I had never seen a Sun Country kiosk at ATL. Now I had been to other like airports, like usually these flights fly out of smaller airports. Last one went to when I went to Atlantic City. Mm-hmm. Or, whenever I saw y'all in December. When I saw y'all in December, we flew out of Chattanooga.
Right.
So there's a kiosk there. There's a whole thing. They have what amounted to a little closet smaller than the room I'm currently sitting in.
Oh God!
With a little, retractable sign just sitting there. Now, no one who works for this company is currently there because, again, it's only at 6 o'clock. So we get there mad early just to scope the place out because Atlanta is not a place you need to go if you're trying to take a flight. And if you're trying to take a flight out of Atlanta, you do not want to show up with less than 2.5 hours in advance. Like minimum 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
But personally, if I don't have to check in or anything, if I've checked in on my if I got my tickets and everything else like that, and I'm not checking it back, I'm going straight to security.
Yep.
I will find the gate and just chill out. I don't care how long I got to be there. I'm gonna find the gate, make sure it exists, give it some food, come back, and just chill out. Can't say I'm not there. And of course, not chill out to the point where I'm just gonna fall asleep and miss my plane. That's not. When we get there, it's like 3-something. So we still got 3 hours until they start checking us in. And there was already a few people populated by where this area is. And one of them was on the phone, and they're like, "Okay, where do we need to go? We need to go out of the South Terminal." Now, anyone who's ever been to Atlanta Airport will know the South Terminal is purely Delta. That is the only airline that flies out of the South Terminal. Every other airline that flies into ATL goes out of the North Terminal. Everyone who works at ATL will tell you, "Hey, I need to go to this airline. Is it Delta? No. Okay, North Terminal." It's that simple. It was the North Terminal. They were the people on the phone were incorrect. Now we got more people starting to show up, still well enough in advance to where no one's actually checking us in. So now we got a line forming all the way down, and it's getting to where I found out where this hallway leads, because the hallway that's behind me has a "Do Not Enter" sign on my point of view. So only people can come down the hallway going the opposite direction toward me.
Right.
I found out that actually was the exit from Concourse T, which is the first concourse you get after security. That's where people that have arrived to Concourse T, that's where they will come out at. So it eventually gets to the point where we're all in a single file line, and the folks at the airport are like, "Hey, we can't have y'all blocking this hallway." Fair. So we're gonna have y'all swing around. So the room we were all standing behind, that we were standing by the exit. The room itself, so the room itself is like a big square, and it extends this way. We were standing over here on the outside. It extends this way out the door to where now you got a line forming in front of the doors, all while people are getting dropped off and picked up, because this is right in the same area.
Oh God.
We get to the front, and Abby and I are mad early. My mom and my grandmother, who have to check us in, are arriving just on time, to where I'm like third in line when they start checking us in. But they have to check us in because we're all traveling together.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I get to the front of the line, they're coming through, and the lady that's checking us in is just like, "Hey, let them know, come to the front of the line. We'll get y'all situated real quick." But the line is all the way back there.
Oh,
So
God.
they're cutting everybody. Everybody's like, "What the fuck?" So check in, no problem. Go through security. They even set me up with Clear for a little free trial, which I had to cancel that because the first 3 months is free. Then they're gonna charge me. Gotta cancel that. I go through. No security, no problem. The distance between security and the gate, non-existent. It was maybe like another 2-minute walk, which is right there. I'd never recommend going to getting anything to eat past the hour of 6 p.m. at any airport, because at that point it's the end of the night.
Yeah.
Our flight was set to leave at 6 p.m. Not at 6, at 8 p.m.
Okay.
So we had plenty of time. It's just that by the time we got there, they were out of half the menu was out of it. One lady was not about to serve people past a certain point in the restaurant because she wasn't trying to go all the way back there. She was having She had a really bad attitude. That's not the point. Calling up for not having your camera on.
Oh,
Who called you up for not having your camera on?
Who said that?
Who
Who's
called
calling-
you out though?
yeah, who's calling you out?
I gotta. My boy hit me up. He was, yo, why you ain't got your camera?
Yeah.
They gonna be-
Y'all had a whole team. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was one of us. Like, no,
Like,
one
none
of
of
us.
us said
I
anything.
don't think there. I mean, we never had the camera on. I'm not trying to complain.
They ready.
Them fists are atrocious.
I said we
Andy
can't
Trump.
even
Okay.
hear you. But anyways,
No, you can't hit.
All right, so
Proceed.
get on the plane. Everything else, get on the plane. Everything else is fine. 5 hours later, we finally land, and now we gotta take the. Now we gotta wait for our bag. We land, wait for our bags, board a bus to the hotel. Take that bus from the take the bus to the hotel. Get to the hotel, and we were met with champagne.
ooh,
We had
Ooh la
champagne
la.
time. Welcome to Reno. Welcome to Reno. And the lady handing out the champagne decided to be funny, and look at me. Only me. I'm the only person that she did this to. She looked at me like you're over 21, right? And I'm like,
Oh,
Oh my god.
listen, I did not look like this. I just got this haircut today. I looked a lot older than I do because whenever my hair isn't cut, I look like a homeless person. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, when's your birthday? Like, again, trying to be funny. And of course, I hesitated because it's 1:00 in the morning, Eastern time. I'm still on Eastern time. I just flew. Like,
oh yeah.
like, listen, lady, this is not the time to be cracking jokes and hee hee ha ha. Give me my champagne.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh my God, I flustered them. I'm sorry. I'm like, lady, give my champagne. Get out of the way.
Yikes.
But drank the champagne, conked out. Over the next few days, we went to a couple of escape rooms. We did not escape either of them. That was the most immersive, both unnecessarily and necessarily immersive escape rooms I've ever been a part of. I've never been handcuffed inside of a
Hold
escape
on.
room.
Hold up, brother. What are you
That's
doing over
all.
there? What's going on? Explain. Break this down. Break this down.
So, both escape rooms I've been a part of involved us starting out handcuffed. The first one, I can hear Abby laughing right now. The first one was we were playing as stowaways on Blackbeard's pirate ship. We were literally handcuffed to the wall. We were, like our
To the
goal,
wall.
yeah.
Oh.
Our goal was to break out of that, steal his treasure, and get up out of there in an hour. We did not succeed. We were very close. We had like another 10 minutes. Like once we like caught a roll, but we couldn't finish it. This is not see. I knew y'all would take that way. The handcuffs was part of the game. Like the handcuff actually made sense in the context of what we were doing. The second one, we were in an insane asylum as prisoners.
Yeah, that was my first thought.
So we were handcuffed. We weren't handcuffed to anything. We just had handcuffs on.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I think Rivals found you now. part of the escape room was finding the key and unlocking our handcuffs and continuing on.
Yes.
I will say the two that we did because there was one each day. Because Abby and I were like, well, I want to do this one. Well, I want to do this one. Why don't we just go back both days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were going to be there because we were here. We were there. We landed Friday night. We left yesterday.
Wow.
I would never want to be. I would never want to be in a escape room ever again that involves me being handcuffed at the start of it.
Why? Was
just-
it like stressful or something?
Yes, very stressful.
Oh.
Like you're trying to figure out. Like for one, the insane asylum was like very much. It felt like I was in an insane asylum. There were like 6 different rooms, and I'm trapped. The only light that I can see is a red light on the wall, with crazy ass writing on the cell walls around me, talking about I am not a killer, I am not a killer, I am not a killer. I'm like, what in the world? Like I felt like I was in an escape room. And yeah, I get it. You know, it's meant to enhance the experience, but at some point you causing some psychological torture here. Granted, you could choose not to do these times and do something else, but and we were dealing with a promise of, just so you know, they do guard checks. You are prisoners in this asylum, so if you
guard check.
Yes,
Guard
if you
check.
hear the guard coming, make sure you're back in your cell with the door closed, or there will be consequences.
Hey.
For the sake of keeping the integrity of the game alive, I'm not going to reveal what happened with that. Needless to say, though, we did not escape at the time. Had a good time though, but the asylum had a 35% completion rate.
That checks out.
35% success rate. That was the most difficult.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, depending on
That's a bad
the
thing.
amount of yeah.
What do you mean feels like
only 35 out of every 100 only was able to complete that?
Yes.
Oh god.
What else did we do? We went to this ice cream spot. It was pretty good. So Abby told y'all a little bit about the time we almost had to crash out on
Yeah.
So yeah, just to let y'all know, what do you think is a reasonable cost to add protein or add any other sort of food to another dish?
Like a chicken, shrimp, what have you, things
Yeah.
like that.
99.
How much?
It depends on the restaurant. I would say
This is like a mid tier, like mid to high tier restaurant.
like a Texas Roadhouse, pretty much. That's the only place.
A little higher tier than that, but yeah.
I would say about like $5. Give or
I
that.
say about $8 to $10.
$8
8 to 10, depending where you go.
So this place is not a 5-star establishment. So the rub about this is something y'all don't know yet. I'm gonna get there though. But yeah, I ordered a chicken Caesar salad. Now it's just a regular Caesar salad, and then you can add a protein to it. The menu that we had was the transitional menu because we arrived at 3 p.m. and they were wrapping up lunch service and transitioning to dinner service. So if you were trying to eat in between, then you'd have a limited menu, which is fine. The limited menu was also limited in space they could show us. They gave it a menu about the size of this thing.
Oh,
One
that's
page.
small.
No. This the size of this.
No, I'm saying
One
that's
page.
small.
Yes.
That's still small.
Well, that's a small menu.
Very small menu. So I asked, hey, is it possible to add protein? Because I didn't see the option on the menu. Is it possible to add protein to my chicken salad or to my Caesar salad? And he's like, yeah, sure. Which one do you want? I was like, oh, let me add a chicken to a Caesar salad. And he's like, all right, okay, cool. Now, at first, when I said protein, he thought I meant poke, as in the poke appetizer. There's a whole other dish where it was like a poke bowl. Where he actually put that order in and they brought it out. I was like, hold on, I didn't order this. Which that was resolved without any issue. They were like, okay, we can take it off. No problem. When I get the bill, it was an extra $10 to add chicken to my salad. Now the salad itself cost $14.50.
Was it a big salad?
Yeah, it was a big salad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I still think that's a little expensive.
Yeah, it is still
low, but
like
I was willing to pay for it because Nevada prices, for whatever reason, are just absorbently high.
Yeah.
So
inflation. Yeah.
Not even that. It's just
I'm
like, and I saw it, and the way it wasn't even broken down. It just said $24.50 salad, add chicken. I'm like,
what?
Whoa.
Waiter.
Wait.
$10 to add chicken to a Caesar salad, and that's the floor. chicken is typically the least expensive protein to add.
Yeah,
to
it's the cheapest
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
It's not like I ordered like a lobster tail, which is gross on a Caesar salad, I would guess. Actually, no, never mind. I mean, I think that. But getting sidetracked. I would not want to get a lobster tail added to my Caesar salad because I feel like I would be paying like $20 for that. Now, lobster is expensive. You could think, okay, if it's anything's going to be super expensive, it's going to be like a lobster,
or any sort of seafood, any seafood period.
Any seafood, or like a high-end cut of beef, but not chicken.
No,
Yeah, chicken. That's what I'm saying.
Either.
That's why I say like 5 because chicken is very.
Yeah. So I'm like, why would? And my whole thing was, the prices were not listed on the menu because I'm making this decision without the full information. If I knew adding chicken was $10 extra, I would have done it. That's too much. Let me not.
I feel like they should have clarified that.
And I brought that up to them. Like, listen, there nowhere on your transitional menu does it show you the prices to add everything. And the manager, I don't think he heard me correctly because his points were, it's not ideal to add everything you could possibly add to the menu. You're not going to have space. That's not what I'm asking.
No.
One, counterpoint to that, the information is on. Yes, Ty. Universal.
Cool.
Hold on. We need to see where you're pointing.
Yeah, put the camera right on him. Yeah.
Oh, the Wyatt 6.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Have fun. Okay. So, one, the lunch menu and the dinner menu that you find online has that information on there. It has all the information on there that you could possibly want. It's on there. And my whole thing is, it wasn't clear to me what it was. The waiter did not explain the price to me. But then he was like, you probably should have asked how much it was. I did ask if it was possible. So I didn't ask how much it was because I figured that answer was coming.
Yeah.
Right.
So what ended up happening was because of the confusion and probably just to get me to get out of his face, he took $5 off of that. So
you basically got your chicken for $5.
Yeah. Never again am I going to that establishment.
No.
But then we went to this Italian spot the next day, or was it later that day? Can't remember. So went to an Italian spot called La Strada. Now this one was in the hotel we were staying at. The other restaurant I was telling you was like in downtown Reno, just off the river.
Okay.
This Italian spot is this one is like a very like fine dining establishment. I'm talking like tablecloths, like cotton tablecloths on the tables. You got the water table side service, like super well dressed wait staff and everything. Like you feel like you fancy in there.
Yeah.
I ordered a chicken Alfredo. Well, it was later that night. Thank you, babe. It was an Alfredo, and I added 2 chicken breasts. To add that was less than the place before.
No.
Oh no!
Don't tell me that.
Significantly less.
Oh.
Adding chicken to this Alfredo at this very fancy establishment cost like $5, if that, to add protein. I believe it was $4.95 additional. It was $5 or $6. So it was something like that. It was less than 10.
Yeah.
And I was like, I almost looked at the manager like, who the hell do you think you are to charge $10 to add? I understand in a capitalistic society, you can set the prices or whatever, and it's up to the consumer to make that informed decision. But if I'm not making an informed decision, that's where the problem lies.
Right. That's right.
That's insane.
Yeah. That night.
How was the quality? How was the quality between the two places?
The first place felt like a sports bar, more or less. A little more classed up than a sports bar, but
yeah,
the fine dining Italian restaurant was great. And especially since I didn't have to pay a dime for it. That was the one that my mom and my grandmother they treated us because that was our anniversary celebration. At least part one of it.
Part one.
Where we met them at the restaurant because they're staying in. It was $4 to add chicken at La Strada. $4.
Jeez.
$4 compared to 10. So my mom and my grandmother met us at the restaurant before we got there. Before they got there, they were waiting on us. She had apparently told the hostess that it was our anniversary.
Yeah.
I should have clocked that because as soon as we got there and they were like, she would be like, okay, follow me this way to your table. Happy anniversary. Like immediately, okay. So, my mom, one thing about my mom is she always is like, I'm going to make special things actually feel special. I don't care if it's a birthday, anniversary, graduation, job promotion, whatever it is. If there's something to celebrate, I'm there. That's my mom. So what ended up happening is after dinner, she pulled the okie doke on us. She was like, does anyone want dessert? And I'm like, sure. And they got the dessert menus. As soon as I'm looking at the dessert menu, I hear the maitre d', who is like this elderly Italian man, singing in an operatic style, happy anniversary to you, with a slice of tiramisu and a lit candle on top.
That's adorable.
Wow.
All that came table.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
this is nuts. This is how it is over here. Okay.
All right. All right.
They're it over here.
All right.
I'm
Oh,
surprised
you
y'all
just
didn't get
never
that on
did.
video.
Listen.
Wait, what?
Listen.
Don't ask about that. Don't ask about that. Don't ask about that.
An attempt was made. That's all I have to say.
That's
An attempt was made.
Don't ask about that.
I do have a picture of it. It's just like you can hear the note about that. Yeah, that's just enough extra burger for me.
Y'all were close.
we were all. There weren't that many people like eating in these towns at the time. There's like one party right behind us. For one, he's singing in Italian. But because it's a romantic language, you can pretty much tell what's going on if you know any of the other Romance languages like Spanish.
Yeah.
It basically said it wasn't like because like Feliz Cumpleaños means happy birthday. It was Feliz, whatever the Italian word for anniversary, ate. That's what it was. But it was to like the tune of Happy Birthday. So you can tell that's what's going on.
Oh, I get it.
I'm not about to try to recreate this man's singing pattern. I cannot reach that high. That was great. You all right?
Good?
You good, Nep?
Yes. Yeah, I'm good. Freaking.
You should.
Okay. No, I left. You probably get have a time of his life now. The next day. So that was Sunday.
Shout out to Mama GH2, by the way.
Yes,
yeah, shout out. She
and Grandma
GH2.
Yeah, God bless her.
And Grandma GH2. Don't forget her too.
Grandma, and Mama GH2.
Shout Grandma and Mom.
I'm gonna say it right now. If I can help it, I don't like going on vacation when the Falcons are playing. Because last two times, now this is not me saying I'll never go on vacation during football season ever again, because I like to go on vacation every year for my anniversary.
Yeah,
that's inevitably during football season. When I got married, the Falcons actually, I think the Falcons had a bye week that week. Did they? I don't know. But last time I went on vacation was the Atlantic City trip. Yeah. Oh, hi, Mom.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, Mom here. Oh, they're adorable.
Last time I went on vacation in Atlantic City, that was when the Falcons played the Vikings. That night, I was on the flight home. I was watching the game. I caught the first half, and then they took off. I land a few hours later. The game was already over, and the final score was 42-21. And I'm like, how in the world? It was like 13-21 at halftime or something like that, and then they just exploded.
You came out of nowhere.
And I'm just like, how in the world did this happen? And then they get bounced 30-0 this past weekend. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's the second time in as many Sun Country trips that I've taken that this has happened. This can't keep happening. This is a bad omen.
They got bageled by a division rival. It's crazy.
Like once is a coincidence, twice is a pattern. I can't get with this.
Yeah, at some point you gotta reevaluate some stuff.
Now remember, this is a season rewards flight. I should have gone to Laughlin in April, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
But the following day was when we went to. So this was Monday. We went to our hibachi restaurant. This dude had our chef was the like corniest dude, but he was like Nep. You would get along with him.
Why? Who was that?
What's about it is he was actually funny though. Like it wasn't a funny and like Nep. This is nothing to do with you, but it's like it wasn't a corny in the way like you're like, oh my god, just stop talking. It's like, okay, you're trying to keep laughing at him because he's making your food. You don't want to piss off the guy making your food. But he was actually like he had a good sense of humor about it. He just kept rattling them off like joke after joke to where I couldn't keep laughing at him because one, I had to eat. Two, my cheeks were actually getting tired from like smiling and laughing because again, he's making your food. It's the same. It's the same way. It's just like he's got a gun.
He got a gun.
All the ginger jokes. Yeah, he made a lot of ginger jokes. he was because we actually had like the food ginger like a ginger dipping sauce, and of course he decided to use a double entendre talk about ginger people.
Fuck you, right?
You can wear that shirt. How far behind are they?
No, they're behind.
Hey, man.
Well, on YouTube, they're behind. But on Twitch, if they switch to Twitch, it's faster.
I guess so.
So it's the feedback.
So, we go through, we eat. Apparently, the party next to us, their anniversary was the same day as ours, which was yesterday. They had hit 25 years. We just got to 2, but time is just moving at the same time. So now comes yesterday, the flights back home. So the original manifest had the
put this on the ebook. Oh, no.
So the original manifest had us flying out of Reno at 8 a.m. local time. So already that's like crazy. Which all of this involved us waking up at all of this involved getting to a bus at like 5:30 a.m. local time. That would promptly be leaving from the hotel at 5:45. The airport is like 10-15 minutes from the hotel. It is not that far. And with like practically no traffic because 5 o'clock in the morning.
Annoying.
On I-80 and I-580. Like that was it. It felt like we were just going from one building to the next building without much fanfare in between. All of this was okay. Check-in would start when we get there. Take about 2 hours to check in. Check everybody else in because they're not leaving without everybody else. So the space where we're supposed to go to meet this bus is downstairs from the lobby. There is no elevator that leads directly to it from your hotel floor. By the way, the hotels at the Silver Legacy, y'all need to get your act together.
Oh no.
Oh no.
How the hell you got 4 elevators and only 2 of them work?
Oh!
And you got 17 floors? There were multiple times where I had to wait in line to get into an elevator. You know how crazy that is at a casino hotel?
Nope.
Golly, no thank you.
Couldn't be me.
And there were plenty of times where people were literally who were trying to people who were and my hotel was on the 16th floor. So I had to go in the first few floors weren't in service. It went from lobby, 4th floor, which was the spa, pool, and like other stuff, like other like little amenities on that floor, and then it was 5 all the way through 17. No 13 though. I don't know. I keep forgetting why there's no like 13th floor in hotel rooms. That might be a bad.
Yeah.
A lot of office buildings. It's not just hotels. A lot of office buildings don't have a 13th floor either.
It's like that in America, but not in anywhere else.
Oh, saying in America. Oh, saying in America. So, yeah, I don't. Yeah, there were 3 towers in this floor, in this hotel. So the first tower was mine, which was the 17th floor, and then the 18 through 30 something, and then 30 something through the rest of them was the other 2. There was like 3 sets of them, but for my tower specifically, it just felt like I don't know what was going on. There were times where I was going up to the hotel room, and people who were waiting on us called the elevator to go down. So I'm like, imagine me going to the 16th floor, and I'm stopping on the 9th, 11th, 12th, 13th, like 14th. Like I'm stopping pretty much practically every floor for people that are trying to go down, realizing, oh, this elevator's full, or I'm trying to go down. I'm gonna just wait. And the people are literally telling the people it's easier to just get into the elevator
and just go up
and then come right back down, because the elevator is going to take a lot longer to come back to you.
Oh yeah, and you may not. They'll guarantee you might be able to get on it by the time it comes back down.
Right. People were literally like trying to just squeeze in whatever they could.
There were
a few times where like our elevator, like no one was waiting for the elevator on the way down for specific times, but other times, like I saw a line that was leaking out. It was only our tower that was having this problem. It felt like. But back to the story about Tuesday. There is no elevator that leads straight down from your hotel floor to the valet. You have to go downstairs to the lobby and then take another elevator if you have handicap access, or you can take an escalator right around the corner. By the way, Silver Legacy. Get your money up with the escalators too. There's no reason you should have escalators out of commission on the same days at that. And these are like, and let's think out of commission. There's usually one escalator going in one direction, and then the other one going the opposite direction is out of commission. Like I'm trying to go down, but the down escalator is bad, but the up escalator is fine. Which, if an escalator is bad, 9 times out of 10 it's just not moving. It's just stairs at that point. Just go down.
Just go down the stairs.
Now you got barricades. Now you got barricades blocking people out. So I'm like, okay. So and this was including the escalator that goes up from the valet, which is where I entered the hotel with the champagne lady a few days earlier. So now we all have to pile into this elevator, which is very small elevator, just to go up one floor or bring up stairs. But everybody's got their bags. No one wanted to carry 20-pound bags minimum up a few flights of stairs if you could just take the elevator or an escalator that's sitting right there. So by the time it's like 5:30, it's not even 5:30, it's like 5:15. I've already checked out. That's not even 5:15. It's not even 5. I've already checked out, and I'm sitting waiting for my mom and my grandmother to come downstairs, so I can give my grandmother the bill, which was nothing. It was just a receipt for everything. And this elderly white lady, not even old, elderly. I'm talking like moving at 2 miles per hour at her fastest, and just like frail and shaking type of thing. You know the look. She's trying to figure out where to go to get to find the bus station, right?
Yeah.
So now she decides to try to figure this information out by going to the lady at the front desk. So the lady at the front desk, let's say the lady at the front desk is where my monitor is, or where my tower is, right?
Yeah.
This is where she's standing, shrunk down the scale. There, in between this lady and the lady at the front desk, is a whole nest of empty snake ropes to keep the line moving. Because again, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
So she's yelling practically at this lady trying to answer this question, not like screaming, like berating her. She's like, "Where do I go to find the bus?" Looking just like this, like trying to figure out. And then the lady is, bless her heart, trying to explain the 2 ways to get downstairs. There is an elevator literally 180 degrees behind her, or the escalator down the hall. And so she's like, so am I in the right place? Oh my God. I'm sitting here watching because the chair I'm sitting in has a perfect view to all of this. So I stand up. I'm like, lady, listen. There's an elevator. I literally like practically turn her around. And I'm like, lady, there's an elevator right there. Take that elevator downstairs. That's the elevator we came up here. And I remember her because she was right in front of me when we got off the bus when we first got to Reno. So like, remember the elevator we took that day? That's it right there. And someone who's by the elevator also trying to get her attention. Like there's 5 people trying to help her solve this problem. It's like, and the lady that was sitting by the elevator was waiting for her husband or partner or whoever he was to finish something up so they can go down the elevator. It's just like, it's right here. Just take this elevator right here. You'll be good to go. And as soon as I said that, she's like, oh, thank you. And I was like, oh, like she was saying the same thing. And I'm just like, I hope you can find your way home. I sincerely hope you can find your way home. And that's crazy. We get on the bus, we get there, and I realized something that I probably should have realized way earlier. There is not an ounce of youth on that flight.
Oh, they're a bunch of
put it into perspective.
Bunch of unks.
Yeah, no, not even unks. I'm talking like grandpas, great grandpas, and grandmothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's someone at
Where is Tijuana?
Tijuana.
Put it into perspective. Abby and I were easily the youngest passengers on this flight. There weren't even children on this flight.
Oh, so adults on them.
It was well, I think it was adults only. I think children were still allowed. It's just that actually,
nobody bought them.
Not even that. It's a gambling trip where I think you do have to be 21 or over. But it's a gambling trip where you have a limited amount of guests.
Oh, okay.
So I would guess like I wouldn't want a small child to be my guest if I'm going on a gambling trip because then you have to take care of them the whole thing. So we are easily the youngest people there. Now there's a 20-year-old there. You said the But the lack of youth was apparent when we got to the airport going through TSA check-through.
It smelled like butter sauce and Ben Gay, huh?
Not even that. It's just the pace that we were moving.
And icy hot.
Don't remind me about icy hot, please.
The pace we were moving. I could have gone outside. No. Let me explain something to you. My mom and my grandmother both have TSA pre-check. Abby and I do not. We don't travel enough to make it worth it right now. They do. So there's 3 lines at the Reno airport for security. There's general, there's special, like if you have like a handicap or if you being pulled through a wheelchair, and then there's TSA pre-check. TSA pre-check. My mom, Abby, and I, all 3 of us went through. All 3 of us went through the security line together. My grandmother had to take a smoke before going through security herself. I had no doubts that she would make her way through security. She's done this a million times. So my mom goes through the TSA pre-check. Abby and I go through and go to the regular line. And the time it took for us to get past security into the McDonald's around the corner, my grandmother had lapped us. She had took her smoke, went through TSA pre-check, got her stuff, and got up out of there before we did.
She said, let me show y'all whippersnappers.
Not even that. It's not like we didn't know what to do. It's not like we didn't know what to do. Everyone in front of us was holding up the line. God. Everyone in front of us was holding up the line.
I bet she was like, wow, that's crazy.
When we got to, so if you're familiar with an airport at all, there's that machine where you got to stand there, put your hands up over the wall. They got to do a little scan thing, make sure you got no.
Make sure you got anything on you.
So there was a line already forming that was extending past the point where people were turning the corner after getting their ID scanned. So, and it's usually in the middle of the 2 beltways that are on either side to scan your stuff. The elderly couple at the front of the line, the man of that couple had everything in his pockets. I'm talking keys, wallet, cell phone, everything. I'm like, how did you get all the way past the belt? Like it's
pennies from Prohibition.
Might have been. And then for whatever reason, the lady had to take off her shoes. Now, they recently like rolled it back to where you didn't have to take off your shoes at TSA, so I don't know why she had to take her shoes off. But all of this was happening. They're literally at the front of the line. And the lady from TSA is like, take your into your pockets, take your shoes off, put it on the beltway, and come back to the front of the line. And I'm like, oh my god.
Oh no.
So, but by the time they do this, there's a whole other line of people that are putting their stuff on the beltway, to where there's no space on the beltway that they chose to put anything down. So now they're just like, oh my goodness, what do I do? What do I do? Thankfully, another person at TSA clocks this and is standing where the metal detector is right next to it. It's like, listen, if you don't have any metal implants, you can come through this line. I take like 5 or 7 people. I'm like, say less, move.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And the whole time I'm like, I wonder where my grandmother is. She's right there at McDonald's waving us. Come on, we got to put an order in.
No, we gotta go.
Like, ain't no way you laugh like that. You didn't even say nothing. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, how do y'all not? I'm thinking like, I'm hoping, praying even that you traveled up from for the story. You traveled up from pre-check. Yeah.
Legend has it he's still digging in his pocket for medals and gold.
Literally.
Yeah. I would just like I was hoping, praying even that some people would at least have the knowledge of TSA enough at this point, because the TSA, as we know it, is while I understand that is a fairly recent concept, post 9/11.
No, post 9/11.
Yeah, like you should know, like, or at least pay attention to when people are saying empty out your pockets, empty all this stuff like that. The TSA got that whole spiel that they're just repeating every like 10 seconds as you're entering your stuff. People are like, do I take this out of my bag? Yes, ma'am. You can take it out your bag.
Yes,
just put it right there.
I think they play dumb because they're trying to see if they could sneak through without having to actually physically go in and take all that stuff out.
And TSA is very much, I wish a motherfucker would. TSA is really like, listen, try me today.
It's just
so the original flight manifest was, like, it's supposed to leave at 8 a.m. We're supposed to get back at 5 p.m. Atlanta time with a fuel stop in Denver along the way.
Fuel stop in Denver.
Oh, thank you. Abby just reminded me of something. When we got to the front of the line, we were nearing the front of the line to get our ID scanned at TSA. So you can see the other 2 lines that are sitting like right there. The lady who has TSA pre-check got to the front of the line, was going to scan her ID, go through the whole thing, and they said, you don't have TSA pre-check. It's not on your boarding pass. And they're like, what? And that was a few steps. I'll get there. Peyton. I'll come back to that. She apparently didn't have it on the boarding pass.
Yeah.
They didn't have it on the boarding pass, and apparently you have to tell Sun Country ahead of time if you have TSA pre-check, so they will put it on your boarding pass. That way they can let you through. Because if TSA pre-check doesn't have the authority on your boarding pass, they're not going to let you through that. Thankfully, all she had to do was just skip ahead to the general line, which is like maybe 15 feet from where she was originally standing. What's up?
So, man.
So she ended up going through, and then I can hear her getting her ID scanned, and she's like, I had TSA pre-check. I don't know why it happened. And then the guy's explaining literally exactly the same thing that she was just explaining to a minute ago. And he said, you can either go through the line right here, or you can go back to the ticket counter. I'm like, why would she go back to the ticket counter if she's free to just go through the TSA line?
Go through the TSA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she took the ladder. She actually went through the line. She didn't go all the way back over there. But back to The fuel stop at Denver part. I don't know why. Well, I didn't know why then. I know why now. They had us going all the way from Reno to Denver and then Denver to Atlanta. It wasn't even a connecting flight. It was we're gonna fly from Reno to Denver, stop there, land there, fuel back up, and then go back to Atlanta. Now, mind you, we had enough fuel. Like the flight from Atlanta to Reno was a one-way flight, no stops, no nothing. So everyone is thinking like, why are we stopping when we know that an airplane can fly from Reno to Atlanta all like without any problems? I found out that due to the weather conditions in Reno being in the mountains and the weather conditions there, they particularly add fuel stops in because flying at the weight of a full tank of fuel would actually put you in more danger. Because the conditions, like you would basically be flying too heavy to get through the air in Reno. So you would fly with a less
a lighter plane,
yeah,
a lighter loaded plane.
Yeah, lighter loaded plane to then get to Denver and then go home. The pilot was like, "Yeah, fuck all that. I'm gonna make a deal with my dispatcher real quick. Hold on." And he almost hit with the okie doke because the screen that shows like your destination and stuff like that has Denver on it because we all knew it was on a flight manifest. It also had the weather at our destination. 48 degrees and raining in Denver.
Jesus.
I'm like, ain't no way we won't make it out of there. And the pilot comes on. Attention, everybody! I have some bad news. We're gonna follow it up with good news. The bad news is we're gonna be a little bit delayed. But the good news is that our delay is because of a fuel truck. We're gonna take another 15-20 minutes, get our extra fuel, and we're gonna fly directly to Atlanta this time. The whole plane, yeah! The whole plane erupts in applause. They're just like, yeah, let's go. And so he's finishing up his announcement. It's like, yeah, we'll get there. We get it out here in the next 15-20 minutes. And I'm sitting in the back there like, take your time, pilot.
Take your time.
Take your time, buddy.
But thankfully, he got us in there about an hour and a half early. So we were supposed to land 5 p.m. Eastern. We landed at 3:30.
Nice.
But then we had to wait an hour and a half
for luggage
to get our bags.
There goes your hour and a half.
Right. Yeah. We made up time. We got to Atlanta earlier, but we pretty much, I mean, we still would have probably had to wait more time if we landed at the original scheduled time. But we had to walk. Now we were at we found out we were at Concourse T where we landed. So remember at the beginning of the story when I was telling you about how we were lined up all the way to the back where they had to tell us to move?
Do not enter, yeah.
Yeah, we found out all the way back. That's what the hallway was. I was like, oh, full circle. So we coming down the very hallway we were waiting now. And they told us, you got to go, you have to go, you can pick up your bags at the baggage claim, station number 8. Okay, we're like, okay, station number 8. Tell me why that's clear on the other side of the airport.
Oh, Jesus.
But I'll tell you, clear on the other side, I mean, where's the rectangle paper? If this sheet of paper, right? If this represents where my right hand is, if this is the baggage claim, and this is where we came out at, this is what it looks like. Clear on the other side. Baggage claim was here. We came out at over here. And in between is like, okay, here's American Airlines, JetBlue, all the other like check-in spots for other people's flights. And then there's baggage claim. 1, 2, 3, all the way down to 8. So we got to walk all the way across. And by the time we get there, there's like 3 or 4 other flights ahead of us still getting their bags taken out. Because American Airlines decided to be American Airlines, basically. Just getting super behind. There were bags from Charlotte, from LAX, from Dallas, Fort Worth. I'm just like, what is going on? lady, like this brunette standing next to me is freaking out because her mom's got her bag. Well, her mom has her bag, but she doesn't have her own bag, and it's not coming out. There was a molded piece of bread inside of a Ziploc bag that was riding around the carousel the whole time. Like, who checked a sandwich at the airport? It was the moldy, like, thinking,
not the moldy bread.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, take your time. That was the point, babe. That's why I said it.
Government.
She laughed at me. She sent me a DM. She was like, now that I think about it, when you say "take your time, pilot," you sound like an old black lady in church saying "take your time, preacher." That was the whole point. And I said that's why I said that. Now she's laughing her ass off. So when we got there,
not Cash Patel catching straight on the podcast.
Cash Patel.
When we finally got our bags and stuff. When we were getting there, there was a whole crowd of people. We finally saw bags that we recognized. Everyone's going crazy, clapping for it. I saw so many unique, different bags going through this carousel. Like there was one that was shrink wrapped in this like turquoise shrink wrap. It looked like a package of weed, but it wasn't. It was like the same thing. Like you get I got like a kilo. It was like it was like a kilo of drugs, but it was a suitcase wrapped in that. There was it was a garment bag that was checked. Just a garment bag, nothing else. Oh damn, let me left. A garment bag with nothing else. It was just a whole bunch of it was a comedy of errors on the part of Atlanta Airport. Finally got to go take the train and took the train back to our spot. Now Abby and I have our hoodies on at this point. Mm-hmm. We are in the elevator going down from the train platform, and this one dude is in front of us, turned around and notices our hoodies and said the Playin Possum podcast. Like, y'all got a podcast? And it was like, and of course the whole spiel. It was like, yeah, we got a podcast. What y'all talk about? Wrestling and all the sports. Like, yeah, man, you should have some motorsports sponsoring y'all. I'm like, yeah, that's the plan. But then he goes into this whole like, don't let nothing come in between y'all two. Like at all, like no, the money is the root of all evil. It just starts going crazy with it. It's just like, okay, sir, okay, we are locked in the elevator with you right now. I'm just gonna let you keep talking. Yeah, appreciate you. And that was like, yep, I'm back home. It's good to be home.
Welcome home, buddy.
Go home.
Good to be home. But yeah, all of that for me to go right back into. Okay, let me try to get this Hulu live TV situation under control. So remember how I was trying to sign up for it before the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing happened?
Yeah.
I was trying to sign up for it, but Verizon was like, we're going to hold you until the 23rd because your bill runs out then, and then you can do it. So yesterday, the 23rd, comes around, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, my account is clear. There's no sign of me still being under Verizon. Let me go try to sign up for it. Tell me why the Hulu website is just not cooperating. I'm pressing the appropriate buttons to sign up for the plan, and it's like, at first we were going to sign up for it like before we even left the hotel, just to knock it out the way real quick, and it was saying that our debit card information was incorrect. Like something wasn't like they couldn't process the payment. And I'm like, that's weird. It might be because we're, in Nevada. It might be something location based. Maybe we just try when we get home.
Yeah.
I can't even get to that screen on my desktop. It's giving me a 400 error, bad request. I'm like, this is your product though. Like I'm trying to buy your product. Like what? Like I'm pressing the button, right? Like, and it's every other button I could do.
Did you get a message about possible fraud on your card?
No,
that's the weird thing.
No, I did not, because that's what Abby asked about. Like, let me call the bank real quick, make sure there's not a hold on my account. No hold on our account. I'm on the phone with Hulu, and they're like, hey, can we, sign up for it? And they're like, hey, it's something. It must be something internal. We don't have a timetable for when it's going to be fixed. But just try again in 24 hours. I tried again today. Still doesn't work. Although that was less than 24 hours ago, or less than 24 hours since that phone call. So I'll try to get it after we get off the air. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I couldn't even watch WrestlePalooza. Probably because he came back that day, and the cowards that ain't stand on business to keep the shit canceled are all there renewing for that low price at the same time. All for Hulu Plus Live TV to up their rates starting next month.
Yeah,
They're upping their rates to $90 a month next month. I'm like, how?
Oh, okay. So the Hulu is, what is the price for Hulu now?
$82.99.
And it's supposed to go up on more or less $10 next month.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's when they'll probably let you. They're probably when they're going to let you do it when the price goes up.
All of this is because YouTube TV isn't partnered with ESPN Unlimited. That's the only reason I'm going through this process. If YouTube TV was a approved cable provider, I would have been perfectly fine because I had YouTube TV for at least 2 years at this point, and I already canceled it. Now I can get it back. Getting YouTube TV is not going to be an issue, but I want to have because Hulu Plus Live TV was at that point a financial lateral move. I'd be paying the same amount for more, but now
someone must have peeped that and said,
They get their $4 billion back some way.
Yeah, basically.
Which also means I couldn't have watched WrestlePalooza even if I was home, unless someone else was streaming it. But
I think that was the case.
That was the case. How did y'all like WrestlePalooza? I heard it was garbage.
I can't even lie. I attended the LSU game. I then came back to the John Cena match. Not John Cena match. Cody Rhodes match.
That was. I heard. I was at work, so I could. I watched the highlights on. I watched the highlights on YouTube. It was missable.
Yeah, I heard ESPN gave it a C.
Yeah, C.
Oh, just the Palooza clears. I couldn't watch it. I honestly don't feel like I missed anything. The only match I really wanted to watch was Io Sky versus 75 Hair. That was the only match.
That was a certified banger. That was the only match.
I heard it was great, and when I got the news that 75 Hair won, it's like yes.
Yeah.
First South American women's champion ever. Good for her. Well deserved, by the way.
Well deserved.
I did watch. I am caught up on the weekly shows. I didn't watch SmackDown, but I wasn't really messing with SmackDown last time. I did see Monday Night Raw, which we finally have a heel turn.
Yes.
Asuka finally turned heel on Io Sky. And Kairi Sane followed suit, I guess. She didn't seem too happy about it though.
Kairi Sane, I think she's gonna play that like conflicted tweener.
She didn't seem conflicted when she hit that insane elbow. She hit that clean, just
It's like that, when you take that initial hit and then you're feeling good until you wear off.
This might be leading to a 1-on-1 or a tag match at Crown Jewel in Perth. I know Io and Asuka got to be involved with this somehow. I think they're gonna keep it with Kabuki Warrior versus Io and Rhea, which I think Asuka and Kairi have a chance to win that match. I don't think you have a turn like that and then not follow up with the heels winning. Yes. But we also have a TNA invasion on our hands.
Yes.
Caught up with that this morning. Saw that. Well, I think it was predictable that Trick versus Oba, with the stakes that were present and the reaction from TNA talent, that it was going to end in a no contest. I think that was evident. Yeah, and then of course TNA sticking their claim, like, listen, this is our place now. You think you're trying to take over by keeping the chip out over here? Yeah, you have to think about that later. Shout out to Matt Cardona for appearing on WWE television again.
Yes.
He had the biggest pop of the night. What it looked like.
Imagine he would say, "Oh, radio."
He said he would never do it. He said he would never come back.
Nah, he ain't never coming back to that.
I don't know what his song would be like now. I think it would have to like if you came back during like a Royal Rumble appearance or something like that, which is what everyone was thinking what happened this past Rumble, or even at WrestleMania. That he'd have to have like his Tron would have to say Matt Cardona on it like immediately when the music hits for people to understand. Oh, this is him from like a more like a casual standpoint.
Yeah.
We need that.
What y'all think about TNA Invasion? You think it's going to actually be good television?
I think it's good television now. I really think it's good television because I mean, it depends. It depends how you book it, how you it's all about the booking at the end of the day. If it's booked right, no crazy, lazy booking, none of that. Like get the people invested, and buying into a, an invasion angle,
And I think that having Trick Williams be the champion for as long as he's been champion has been a driving point of the TNA Invasion. Like, as much as I don't like Trick Williams being TNA champion because I feel like it's sort of staled his character, him being just this arrogant champion of like I'm the best in NXT, I'm carrying 2 brands on my back, all that talk like that. That's definitely gonna like piss people off. Like, listen to this dude. He doesn't even go here, and he's our champion, and he's talking like this. Oh no, we gotta get him. So now we got Matt Cardona coming back. We got like how many people that were previously on WWE contracts made their return yesterday? What, Alicia Fox, Matt Cardona, or Victoria Crawford, not Alicia Fox. Sorry. Matt Cardona, what's his name? Cedric Alexander, Gail Kim,
Eric Young.
Oh, okay.
Zachary Wentz.
Mm-hmm.
Who else did we see? I don't think Mike Santana was ever on a WWE contract.
No, I don't remember him ever being on WWE roster now.
Was Kazarian there? I don't think Kazarian.
He wasn't in WWE. I don't remember him having a WWE.
He was in WWE Velocity, like way back in the day.
Velocity.
Wow.
Yeah, that tells you how long he's been in the game.
Jesus.
Who else? Who else was in TNA that used to be in WWE? And what's funny about all of this is I didn't see Joe Hendry anywhere in that final brawl.
No.
He's probably the one who did the turncoat.
You saw Ricky Saints walking through the can like, yo, let me just get some point, grab the belt, and then
it's like I'm gonna just let y'all handle this. I'm just gonna just grab this belt. Ooh, hello, Oba.
Hello, Oba.
Hello there.
Iconics were there. Yep.
Iconics, yeah.
Xia Li was there. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, she's doing all right.
She was not pushed properly. I'm sorry.
My printer just made a sound. Let's go. I don't know what that was. All over some food. Not trying to get taken over by trying to overlord today. Xia Brookside was under a WWE contract at one point. Who was she? Hold on. Xia Brookside.
The name somewhat rings a bell.
She was in NXT UK.
Okay.
Got it. Yeah. Oh, right. Forgot. They did mention that she was on NXT UK when she made her when she had her speed match a couple weeks ago. Well, yeah, it was great to see all the classic faces. I don't want to call them old, but all the classic faces.
Classic.
I don't think the Elegance brand was there. I know, but I like I couldn't want to call them Mariah May, but Aspa Elegance, whatever her name used to be, Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke, yeah.
Dana Brooke used to be there. I know she's actually she's the TNA Knockout champion now. So I'm glad that NXT and WWE have this partnership. Partnership with TNA, to where I'm hoping this will lead to a better TV deal for TNA.
Mm-hmm.
Pat Cardona can finally stop begging for a contract. Oh, finally we can see Twitter stuff.
Finally, yeah.
I'm
Thanks,
glad
folks.
that
Thanks,
I'm
folks.
glad that we can, I'm glad that we can get that work relationship. Because the state of wrestling that we're in right now, we don't have to have. It's not WWE or bust anymore.
No.
Because you have legitimate, like WWE is still the top of the pedestal here. You know, at the top of the totem pole. Once you get to WWE, you feel like you made it.
Yeah.
As long as you're booked correctly or properly. But there's still plenty of opportunities on the independent circuit. There's TNA, there's AEW, there's promotions in other countries. You know, AAA, CMLL, in Mexico, anywhere in Japan you can go to. Noah, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Stardom, like all those other promotions that you can go to. That WWE is, for one, WWE is actually recognizing that other promotions exist except for AEW, but
just the counter programming.
Yeah, but like when wrestlers that are from other promotions show up on WWE television, they do the rundown. Okay, X time this promotion champion, X time this promotion champion. It's like he's well rounded. Like you don't go through the whole list there. You only got a few minutes to talk about it, but they at least recognize like he's a 2-time TNA World Champion. He's a X Division champion here, and especially for guys like AJ Styles, who
Very decorated.
I wish AJ Styles would have came back and be like, listen, you might be TNA champion one good time, but talk to Trick. Like, I want that belt right now.
Yep.
I want one more run in me. He's probably the best TNA champion of all time.
Yep.
And AJ Styles is part of the group that put TNA on the map. Mr. TNA, if you will.
Yes.
And with his career coming to an end, I would like him to get at least one more shot, at least for like a good night. But I'm surprised there's only 3 of us here tonight. I know Ty's doing his own thing. Where's Orlando right now? Is he all right?
Yeah, he'll be running late, but he is running late.
A little late on coming in. We were over an hour and 15 minutes into the show. I hope he's alive. I'm just concerned about his well-being right now.
Well-being, yeah. What I want to talk about also,
all right,
the crazy ending to 3 blocked field goals on one Sunday in the NFL is insane. One of them almost got me Man of the Week award if the kick was not blocked.
Which was
the Rams and the Eagles. Rams and the Eagles.
Yes.
Even though the Eagles scored, the Rams were marching down the field, and I think it was like a 40-something yard field goal.
Yes, it wasn't a long field goal.
No.
It's just that Jordan Davis decided, I'm gonna put my shoulder into your chest from underneath and knock you back.
That was a Vegas call, run back.
Vegas call, crazy. So the way I found that out, because I was stuck watching local television. His first time. I was stuck watching local television. So I was watching the Raiders and Commanders game, which was boring, more or less. It was football though, so I just got to know. I was watching that game. I was hoping to get the Eagles and Rams, but because I was in Nevada, I was catching the Raiders instead. I was keeping track of the Eagles-Rams game because I was looking at fantasy stuff, and I was just checking because I knew the game was getting close, and I saw that the score was 27-26, and then I looked back at the score maybe like a minute or two after the play had happened, and I saw that the Eagles had extended the lead to 33-26, and the game was over. I'm like, what the hell happened? And then as I'm asking myself this, the Fox coverage decided to show it to me. And like, will return back for a touchdown. I'm like, oh, Jordan Davis, look at the big man run.
300-pound man running 60 yards is crazy.
And then the bonus coverage of the Buccaneers-Jets game switches me over to the blocked kick from the Jets. Literally, the play before was coming to an end. And the Jets the Buccaneers were on their way to kick another field goal to basically ice the game.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here thinking, this is going to be blocked and return for a touchdown, isn't it? It's just going to happen. And I see, what's the name, jump over the center. I'm like, oh, he's going to get it, isn't he? Oh, there he goes.
Will McDonald ran it back, and then the Jets realized who they were, and they lost the game anyway.
Yeah.
I was like, you left 90 seconds on the clock. You got Baker Mayfield, one of the most clutch quarterbacks of today's game.
Yeah.
Bruh, don't give Baker Mayfield any time on the clock.
That's the third game in a row that they've had to come back and win in the fourth quarter or overtime.
Bruh, every time Baker sees there's still time on the clock, he's like, it's time.
Yeah.
You had Aaron Glenn doing that crazy dance.
Like, I was like, oh, that's not going to age well.
I'm like, yeah, this is going to come back and bite him, right? No way.
It's like, Coach Glenn, I know you're feeling yourself, but you still got 90 seconds on the clock, my boy.
Yeah, the game's still on.
The game is still on, and it's only a 1-point game. You better lock in.
The defense better not choke.
And then I'm like, okay. I didn't see the Browns had a block kick. The Browns had a block kick
on Twitter. I was like, what?
I was keeping track of the Browns and Packers game because I knew that game was coming to an end. I was watching the play-by-play on the ESPN Fantasy app, and I saw that the Browns were moving into field goal range. I'm like, the Browns about to win this game, aren't they? Because I remember all the shit we gave Loaf about picking the Browns over the Packers. Yeah. Everyone was like, the Packers are not losing this game. The Packers look like world beaters right now. The Browns look like 2 packs of ass. There's not going to be a Browns victory here. And the Browns were like, so you're telling me there's a chance. block the field goal. And then was in field goal range, made the field goal kick and won the game. And I'm like, ain't no way. The Browns of all weeks, the week we decide all to give a shit about it. It's like, I'm going to choose the Browns. If I didn't choose the Browns this time, they were going to win, and I was going to be upset. And we all would have been wrong. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Love. Yeah, shout out to Love.
But yeah, special teams going crazy like that in one weekend, that can't be. That. Like I said, once is a coincidence, twice is a pattern, 3 times is intentional. Like, what are we doing?
Everybody special team locked in. I was like, I seen the block
not
kick
the Falcons,
here,
though.
block. What? Yeah.
Not the Falcons though.
Yeah.
Parker Romo just. Yeah, well, yeah, but Parker. Did y'all see what Parker Romo did?
No, what did
Parker Romo? He went 5 for 5.
Yeah,
he went 5 for 5 in the game against Minnesota. He missed both of his kicks against the Panthers. The first kick missed so terribly wide. I'm sitting here thinking, how in the world? I'm more impressed that you missed by that wide of a margin. If the uprights are here, if the uprights are here, the ball is my Black Panther bus over there. That's how far it was. It was like, I'm gonna end by. Didn't even reach like the net. It was way over there. I was just like, we really just released Younghoe Koo? Because
speaking of Younghoe Koo, yeah, he signed with the Giants. Yeah, he signed with the Giants.
Yes, he has.
The practice squad.
Yes.
It says him by.
His groin cannot hold up for whatever reason.
Graham Cadell?
Yeah.
Man, it's still messed up.
Yeah, it's still messed up.
I mean, when you're a kicker that's been kicking that long, groin problems are probably going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but
But I hope the Falcons get it together because that was embarrassing. 30.
Y'all better bounce back.
We got the Commanders this weekend though. That's how.
Oh God!
And Jaden Daniels is supposed to be able to play.
Is he playing or not playing?
I think he's in line to play this week. I think because they were playing the Raiders, they felt like they could have rested him. Especially
it's day today.
He's day today. The irony of all of this is, or at least the poetry of it all, is that Marcus Mariota is the backup quarterback.
Hilarious. Ironic.
I picked the Commanders because I was thinking maybe they'll play Marcus Mariota.
If Marcus Mariota walks back into the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, playing for the Commanders and wins the game, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, Matt's here.
Yeah. I choose the Falcons.
What's up?
What's going on?
How you been, man? Long time no see.
Yeah, it's like, man, I'm so tired of this hotel room, but man, it's not even a hotel, it's a motel.
Why are you in a motel?
Did you not see the images I
Oh, you
posted
didn't
in
see
the
it?
Checking
in
the
group chat?
checking the owner's box. Checking the
I'm
owner's
aware
box.
of what's going on, but
Checking the owner's box.
I'm acutely aware of what's going on. But
Checking the owner's box. I gotta say, checking the owner's box from the images I sent on Thursday.
Oh, that's what. Okay, that's
Yes.
what it was.
Yeah.
It was that.
How long are you going to be staying there? Is it till everything is fixed, or?
Either that, which will probably take around a few, because like a rip like that takes a long ass time. It's not going to take less than a week.
No.
So right now, I think it's around day 6 of staying in this motel, and I'll probably be staying here until either that gets fixed or the landlord is able to open up one of his other residents. So I can
Your
better
mic, buddy.
Better find some Amish people. Better find yourself back to your computer, my boy.
Right.
So I guess Matt, it's safe to say you're not staying at the Hotel California.
I mean, it's a nice motel. I mean, the Wi-Fi is fast, and the television actually has other outputs, so I can actually play my PlayStation.
We can actually hear you this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
We can hear you. Yeah.
It's not even. It's like I was even Xfinity, so I don't know what the problem was. I guess like just spotting.
I mean, it's still kind of spotty, but it's a lot. It's an improvement from the previous post before.
Yes, it was. It is.
Yeah, right.
I do have a question though for Chris, because we were talking about this earlier, but I wanted to get your opinions because Russell Wilson has been benched for Jackson Dart. Thoughts?
Okay. Before people say I don't watch ball, I watch ball. The fact that you want to bench Russell Wilson after 3 games is insanity. Now I understand why you're doing it. You have famous Jameis Winston, number 2 on your quarterback depth chart, or sitting back there.
Yep.
Throw him back there for 2 to 3 games, see what you got. Now you're going up against a Chargers defense that's been pretty stout all year. 3 games so far. It's been pretty stout so far. Now, thank goodness there's no Khalil. There's no Khalil Mack. There's no Khalil Mack Sunday.
Return of the Mack. Sorry.
No, I got it. I get the reference. I love it. But there's no Khalil Mack. So if something happens to Dart, any point where he's out for even a week, this team's management will probably be up there as the most dysfunctional franchises on this side of the 2020s.
They should have let Dart sit the whole year, but Brian Daboll was trying to save his job.
That I get. That I get too.
But
trying
still,
to save his job. But you have.
I don't
Jameis
think Mara
Winston.
has the patience anymore for Shane and Daboll, so they had to make a move at some point.
Because the thing is, like Russell, he's not that bad of a quarterback. Even though I said this is a move I would have definitely been on 100% on board with 4 or 5 years ago. This is 36-year-old Russell Wilson.
You're talking like fresh out of Seattle, Russell Wilson.
Yes.
Fresh out of Seattle, Russell Wilson. That was a
bad dude.
But
you can tell that man nothing.
I think he should have been given 2 more games. The Chargers and I forgot who they're playing. I think
that was bye week.
Oh, week 13.
Oh shit! Never mind.
Week 13. I think about bye.
Jesus Christ!
The Giants always have late bye weeks. We always do this.
That's actually insane.
So I would have given them 2 more games, maybe a game against the Eagles, because the Eagles, they three of their 3 players just went on IR today. Eagles had 3 of their players went on IR. So maybe we pick up a win against a wounded Eagles team. A win is a win. We'll take it against whomever at this point. So to bench Russell Wilson was a very rushed decision. I understand why Daboll is doing it, because he might see the unemployment line before the end of the season if he kept Wilson in there. Starting Jackson Dart is something you do when you're 3-10, and you see what he got the last couple of weeks of the season. That's a move you do at 3-10. No nothing, no playoffs, no nothing, low expectations. You see what you can get out of him. You're playing the Raiders, you're playing the Cowboys the last game of the season, and whoever before that. That was formidable opponents, even though Dallas got no defense and we still couldn't beat them. Look what the Bears did to the Cowboys on Sunday.
Yep.
So
Yes.
I think benching Russ was too quick of a decision. That was a save my ass decision. But I understand why he did it. Now, let's see what at 0-3, maybe there's still a chance that we could save the season.
Now, and I said this before, is that the fact that you're benching Russell Wilson, yeah, I can understand that. Russell Wilson hasn't been playing up to the best of his ability, and especially now that like he's been like exciting because he had us all fooled with that Dallas game. Y'all went crazy with it, still lost the game, but
yeah,
I lost the game because like he built that moon ball. Neighbors caught that moon ball. He caught another one, and then threw up a
arm
lollipop,
punch, an arm punch,
and cost y'all the game. Tough.
I'm gonna need NFL front offices to start having more patience with the young quarterbacks that they draft because Baker, Sam Darnold, we're not too sure about that one yet. But Baker is a good example. Come on, like the Browns had something good, and they just threw him away. Like
the Browns are a terrible team.
That is
always play the quarterback.
Yeah,
Baker was the best quarterback that they've ever had since since that whole wave. Probably ever. But Bernie,
I want to say ever because like
this iteration of the Browns, not the
this iteration, yes. In the franchise history, probably the guy that had in the 80s.
You know that you've seen the ever growing jersey with the different names is going down. That every quarterback every year. Yeah. Those, like Baker Mayfield is who y'all thought Johnny Manziel was gonna be.
That exactly.
But then Baker goes to
Baker goes to the Panthers, stinks it up there.
No,
then goes to the Rams. He went to the Panthers, then the Rams.
Yeah.
He got cut by the Panthers. Played one game for the Rams,
and then let a game
not only a game, but comeback game.
A comeback.
The man was on the
48
practice
hours
squad
notice.
taking defensive reps. He was playing DN on the practice squad.
Right.
Yeah.
And like, listen, Matthew Stafford's not gonna be able to play this game, and we were not starting whatever what was the other quarterback?
Bennett. He had some personal. He had some mental health issues going on.
Was Stetson Bennett or there was another? I thought it was another quarterback.
That was Stetson Bennett because he had left the team earlier that year, and that's what they had when they got Baker from Carolina. After they sat him because he was dealing with some stuff, but he's back now again.
And then it was like, listen, I gotta revive my career with the Rams, and then the Buccaneers after Brady retired. It was like, all right, come on in, and Baker's been cooking ever since.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones is balling.
That's what I meant to say. Daniel Jones.
Meanwhile, in Cleveland,
what is going on?
The real Danny Dimes has arrived.
Meanwhile, Indiana Jones.
Cleveland, you got old ass Joe Flacco. You had Kenny Pickett, you let him go. Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. You got two rookie quarterbacks drafted in the 3rd round or later. I can't remember when they drafted Dylan Gabriel. Was it the 5th round?
Third.
No, it was the third. I think it was the 3rd round for Dylan Gabriel.
3rd round.
Or the 5th round.
5th round. I think the 5th round was Shedeur.
Damn, Trent.
And then they give Deshaun Watson. Oh goddamn!
Not me for that one. All of that is to say, like with Jackson Dart starting in week 4, that tells me one of two things. One, Jackson Dart is that dude.
Or
I mean,
you're jumping the gun. But if Jackson Dart is like that, why not start him day 1? If you really had enough confidence to put him over Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston on the football field at any point,
because
why not have
the O line is not up to snuff.
No,
that's the problem. It's the old.
They don't have as many weapons as they need around him at this current point. They got Neighbors, cool. They got
Robinson,
Tyrone Tracy, got Cam Scatterboo,
Scatterboo,
Wendell Robinson. Is he still on team?
Shout out to G.A. Schufer dropping Scatterboom. He gave me Scatterboom. I picked up Scatterboom.
I dropped him? I forgot I dropped him in that league. I have him in like a whole bunch of other ones.
Thank you.
Hey man, I'm
Shout
over
out.
3
Thank
in
you.
both leagues.
Thank you.
Damn, that was
It's
Thanks,
sad.
guys.
It's bad out here.
I seem to hit with the running backs more than anything else.
You're welcome. Okay.
Thank you.
But if you're jumping the gun, like I said, I'm with you, Chris. I would rather have started Winston if you're pulling Russell Wilson after 3 games, I would have put in Winston, at least because Winston, for all of his flaws, is definitely a morale guy.
Yeah,
he's the type of guy in the locker room, from what I've heard.
Yeah,
break glass in case of emergency.
Right, break glass in case of emergency. But at the same time, like he's going to be the locker room guy to motivate everybody to try to do better, try to be the best of themselves. Part of me wants to think that Jameis Winston was offered the opportunity and was like, "Nah, I gotta let the rookie go. I gotta let the rookie fly. No, it's not my time, whatever." Which I think that's a ridiculous thing if that is true. Which is just me, headcanon and all this stuff. But I do hope Jackson Dart for his sake can succeed. I'm not saying that Jackson Dart is not going to be a successful quarterback in the future. I'm just thinking that they're setting him up for failure right now.
Who are y'all's next 4 games?
The Giant. I know it's the Chargers. I'm trying to think.
The Giants' schedule. So they have the Chargers next. Okay, they actually have an interesting set of games incoming.
Yeah.
Chargers, Saints.
Okay.
Eagles, Broncos, Eagles again. Niners, Bears, Packers, Lions.
My God.
Y'all have
them in
a
now?
schedule. They put them in now. I would have just the bottom back.
Now, don't go to Stream Boo.
Remove
Do
the
not-
space.
You know what?
Go
Double
to Stream
down.
Boo and get them cheap followers.
Put another space where Stream Boo is. Put another space there.
And another space.
Yo, I mean, Chris, bro, with that schedule, I will actually wouldn't be surprised if the Giants are picking in the top 5 in the next draft, if not number 1.
Y'all do have your first round pick this year, right?
Yeah, we do. Because all the moves we made was with our second round, out that for Jackson Dart and whatnot. So we didn't really. I don't think we gave up any features.
If that pick isn't offensive line or skill position on offense, y'all need to do something different. Like y'all need to it needs to be an offensive lineman that doesn't get 4 penalties in one drive, or another pass catcher. Probably a tight end. I couldn't tell you who y'all have at tight end.
We have Ty Johnson.
Who?
Ty Johnson, I think his name is.
What you need to do, you need to send your scouts to Iowa, get them corn-fed boys out there, have them come in and be a tight end. That's what you'll need to do.
The only problem with that, our O-line is so bad that even our tight end are being forced to be used as pass blockers.
That's okay.
That's okay. That's perfectly normal.
And even Scatty at times has to be used as blocking protection.
I mean,
that's not ideal, but that's okay.
I mean, he did 102 yards on his own on Sunday night against the Chiefs is absurd. When that's the rest of the team only got 100 yards.
Considering the Chiefs' defense is like,
I would say their run defense is
cheese right now.
But
it's suspect. But remember, Iowa is like tight end university. Do I need to run off the names of former Iowa tight ends that are currently in the NFL right now? George Kittle.
Refresh the audience, yes.
George Kittle. Colston Loveland. Sam Laporta. TJ Hawkinson. And Noah Fant.
Did he just retire?
No, I think he's still in the league.
Yo, how are the Tigers?
No, he's with the Bengals.
He's with the Bengals, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Other than and other Iowa tight ends in the past, Dallas Clark.
Whoa, okay. I see you. I know Dallas.
Tight end factory.
I had a Dallas Clark fathead when I was just a little one.
Now, either send them to Iowa or go down to Miami, because Miami has got some good tight ends in the past.
Miami?
Yes. Jeremy Shockey.
Ooh, hey, I had a Jeremy Shockey fathead too.
Yeah.
Who remembers Bubba Franks? What a name!
I do. I remember Green Bay tight end. Green Bay tight end.
Madden legend, Bubba Franks.
You mean Greg Jennings? Kellen Winslow.
Okay, didn't know that.
Greg Olsen.
Obviously.
And David Njoku. Who? David Njoku.
David
Njoku.
I thought he was like Central
Michigan.
So yeah, send your scouts to either Iowa or the University of Miami. Get yourself a tight end and come right back.
Now let me break down. Let me break down the next 5 games for the Giants. Let's now run on. I'm gonna do one by one. The Chargers.
Break it down.
Chargers.
That is a game that actually might be a trap game for the Chargers. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
First
That
West-
could be a trash game.
A West Coast
But
team coming to the East
Chargers
Coast.
O-line is good, and
The defense is competent, but the Giants, if we can keep it together, I think we could sneak a win. Sneak. I'm not expecting it, but if they play to their potential, we could probably sneak a win.
they're gonna have to protect.
Jim Harbaugh is 2-0 in MetLife Stadium. I'm just putting that out there.
Well.
And then you got who'd you say after that? The Saints.
The Saints. That's a game.
That's
game. That's a
We
game.
don't know. We don't know
That
that.
is a game.
We don't know that.
That's
That's
the
a
free
great
Saints
game.
win ticket.
We just lost to the Seahawks. We're facing the Bills next week. That's an automatic loss.
Oh my God. They stacked the deck against y'all.
Hey,
For real.
the Falcons got those two opponents too. The Falcons got the Commanders, a bye week, and then the Bills right there. So, not an easy schedule either.
Now the Giants have had a penchant of making average mid to low tier quarterbacks look like Tom Brady. This might be. Yeah, thank you.
You think Rattler gonna show
So
up?
Rattler might show up and look like prime Drew Brees.
Come on, Rattler gonna have a legacy game against the Giants. It's
Legacy
crazy.
game. Hey,
But Drew Brees said
This
during his
is-
analysis,
This
he
is
said they
just
win more games,
this is the
more
Giants, man.
the
Yeah,
Titans
I'm
have done this plenty of times. We have done this numerous.
And then you said
Ah.
the Eagles, right? You said
If
the
your
Eagles.
backup
yeah.
quarterback comes in,
Eagles
they're gonna-
won.
We
And
might
this is the home game against the Eagles.
eke it out on Thursday night only because the Eagles, like I said, have 3 guys on IR.
I would say
That just
low-key,
wanna
that
talk-
is a
That's the
divisional
NFC
game.
NFC
The
East
Giants have a good defense.
We have a good enough defense.
The
Eagles look
offense,
suspect this year.
they can't. We
The
know the
Eagles
Eagles
also look
playbook:
suspect.
HB run, QB
HB
sneak,
Yeah,
wide
we hit the whole
receiver
thing of the
drag
season.
and we don't know. AJ Brown had one game and he ain't have a catch. So he had one
Right.
catch.
So
And you got
A
Denver.
boring
On the
offense
road.
that win games and is
and
gonna
then
backfire.
who was after that? Who was that after the
Denver.
first Eagle?
Denver on the
Denver?
road.
Denver in Denver.
in Denver?
I think you know what the Denver offense. They're hot and cold. If we could keep that, if we could play defense with Denver, I honestly think we can win. Only because Denver's defense has not been that like last year. It hasn't been that top tier. It hasn't been that top tier. It's
And
been
then you got
decent
Eagles again.
in Philadelphia.
And,
Yep.
and that was in Philly.
And like I said, maybe Philadelphia gets more players hurt. I don't know. Maybe Saquon's legs finally decides to give in. I don't know.
Don't say that. Man.
I know it's your fantasy guy. I'm sorry.
Come on,
That's your
man.
fantasy guy. I'm sorry.
Then,
But
and
even-
then you wrap up with the Niners. Most of the NFC North back to back to back.
Damn.
At the Patriots. Your second game against the Commanders. Home against the Vikings. At the Raiders. Home against the Cowboys. Fantasy.
Now, see those 3 games: Vikings, that would have been the perfect time to throw in dart. Vikings, Raiders, Cowboys. That would have been the if you had it laid out.
That's following the same thing that Michael Penix did. He came in, only won one of them, but the other 2 games that he lost, he didn't see the ball. He didn't see the ball in overtime.
Mara must
Now
have
this
told
year,
Dayball
he
either
threw the worst
playoffs or
game I've ever
fire.
seen.
Right now, Dayball is playing the key for his job. That's why he's playing dart.
If Dart loses, okay, let's say he loses to the Saints, and then he obviously loses to the Eagles, the Chargers, and who's the last one?
Broncos.
The Broncos. That's what, week 10, week 12?
Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Week 9?
10, 10. Well, yeah. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So week 8 is their second game against the Eagles.
Oh shit. Okay. So I mean, that could be a starting point for like, hey, is he gonna get fired? If they lose, if they go 0-0 for these next 4 games. 5 games. But he definitely trying to. Mara must have told him either you're going to the playoffs or you're getting fired.
And with the way the Giants were playing, is that their first 3 games, they lost to the Commanders 21-6. They lost to the Cowboys 40-37. And they lost to the Chiefs 22-9.
Because what was the point of bringing in Russell Wilson if you knew you were going to draft Jackson Dart? That's why.
What was the point of bringing Wilson and
The mentor him.
I understand
Like,
James.
you only
Okay,
need
James
one.
to be there to mentor. He's a good backup. But Russell Wilson still thinks he's a starter in the NFL.
Yeah, he still thinks he's a starter.
They
I mean, he
him,
did
no? Did they
start,
not
but,
pay him,
like-
or is this still the Denver contract?
Yeah, it's still the
Yes.
Denver contract.
Oh wow, damn Denver, boy.
Bruh, Denver paid him almost like
He's been on 3 teams since then.
Yeah, 3 teams.
3 whole teams.
Disgusting,
I
man.
forgot he played with the Steelers. I forgot he
Yeah, he
had
was
that
with the
season with the
Steelers.
Steelers. Wait a minute.
What are we doing?
That whole Steelers season last season was a blur. I was like, I forgot he was in Pittsburgh.
Actually,
Last
season last season.
At least he made the playoffs with the Steelers.
And what happened?
Yeah.
That too.
Get out there, man.
That too.
Now we all thought that. Well, not all of us. Well, some people were thinking that Shedeur would go to the Giants early in the draft when everyone was still high on Shedeur Sanders.
No.
You know, when we were watching the draft, we were like, "Where is Shedeur getting drafted?"
Yeah,
like
we
this,
were saying
like
that.
it's all up in the state.
But there are many of the Saints fan of that Shedeur by heading to New Orleans, but we just drafted.
What's Tyler Shuck doing?
Tyler Slough. Tyler Slough.
Whatever his name is. And never shows it. Watch when I put him on the big screen. He's gonna be face.
He's in the bend.
Ah, caught it.
What the
Okay,
hell
the
was
two black
that?
quarterbacks they have now matches how many they've had in every prior year. I cannot confirm it or not. Did they have
Wait,
Tyrod
what?
Taylor at one point?
I was at Tyrod Taylor and
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor.
Who?
And
We had Tyrod Taylor, who actually was a very serviceable backup.
Now he's in. Now he's
they
in
don't,
the other
that's
New York.
only he's the only black quarterback y'all had.
No, we've had Geno
Not
Smith
even
too.
a
We've
scrub
had Geno
backup
Smith.
Well,
was there at one
Geno
point.
Smith was there, yeah.
We had
Geno.
Okay,
He was the one who broke Eli Manning's consecutive game streak because whatever reason this guy McAdoo was thinking about.
Where's Drew Lock?
Where is Drew Lock?
Seattle.
Seattle.
He's
Yeah.
still in Seattle. That's right. He's backing up. He's backing up Darnold now. That's right.
Sam Donald. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Drew Lock. That was another one.
Drew Lock.
That, yeah. Now, like, how the hell do you?
And it feels just like yesterday. The Broncos were taking a fucking flyer on Paxton Lynch, man. That was the time to be alive.
Paxton Lynch. Is he in the UFL right now?
Well, I don't even think he's on a team, period. I think he's just playing Madden on fucking Twitch shit.
I could have swore he was playing for the Michigan Panthers at some point.
Yeah, actually.
Wait, I got a question. Where's Tyler?
Tyler Huntley?
Yeah.
Tyler Lockett.
No, not Tyler Lockett.
No, Huntley.
Tyler start with the H.
Tyler Huntley. Tyler Huntley is on the unemployment line, I believe.
He was on a practice squad, but I think he was on a Brown practice squad. No, he's on the Brown practice squad right now. I think.
Oh.
Pretty sure he's on the Brown practice squad. But
Like my...
Tyler Huntley being a Pro Bowler is crazy.
Was a random Pro Bowl.
That 2020 year, I think, or something.
That was 2022, I think.
There were a whole bunch of other quarterbacks ahead of him were either hurt or just decided not to play, or were playing in the Super Bowl.
Judge got 50.
So
Yeah, I remember that Tyler Huntley Pro Bowl season. I remember like there was a quarterback controversy. There were people saying, "Oh, will Tyler Huntley take Lamar Jackson's job?" Then the next season, Lamar Jackson wins MVP. Like, come on. And then next season after that has probably statistically the best season of his career.
I'm trying to remember.
never mind. The Browns cut him up.
The Browns did what? They cut him?
Yeah, they cut him.
That's why I said he was on the unemployment line. He was on the unemployment line somewhere.
I mean,
How am I older than Tyler Huntley? Wait a minute.
how old is he?
He was drafted.
27.
Oh.
He was drafted in
2019?
2018, 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 27. So yeah, I could be playing the NFL right now, but I'm not.
Damn, he's older than me.
I'm here talking to y'all.
What position would you play?
I'm not athletically tall for whatever reason. Like I'm like barely 6 feet tall, but I was a receiver by trade, but I would like to either play quarterback or receiver, but I'm too short to play either of those positions. Regardless of the fact that Kyler Murray and C. Smith are both shorter than me.
Too short for what? What happened?
And Bryce Young.
Too
And
short
Bryce Young.
for
Too short to play
player
quarterback.
Being a quarterback or a wide receiver at my height.
How tall are you?
6 foot.
5'10" and 3/4, according to my last thing. Dodgeball highlights, sir. There's no height requirement in dodgeball, sir.
So you be more so like, you give me like Tyler Lockett vibes.
Tyler Lockett is like 6'4".
What is Tyler Lockett?
Tyler Lockett's like 5'10" at that.
Because he's on the Titans. Let me look it up.
Yeah, he is on the Titans. Yeah.
I've not heard
Small. Is he producing on the field?
Tyler Lockett is 5'10". Yes, Tyler Lockett and I are the same height.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be out here. You could be a mid-level slot guy.
I'm fine with that.
Damn.
Didn't Tyler Lockett have like a 1,000-yard season in 2020?
Yes, that's when
Yes,
him and I think DK went off during that season.
Yeah, because they were the only 2 receivers they had.
No, we had
that was Smith and Jigba.
David Moore. Yeah, somebody else.
Cool.
That season was the last spark of Russell Wilson's greatness. It's crazy.
Damn. That
what
game
hell
was
You
that?
don't have Doug
During
Baldwin
the-
yet? Just have Doug
I
Baldwin?
think he had already retired by then. No,
Who?
Doug Baldwin.
he was like mid 2000s, early 20.
He
mid
retired
2010s, early 2020s.
2016.
Yeah,
I think because Tyler Lockett was still there. This was before we got DK.
Right.
I don't know, was he there during Chris Carson's rookie year or not?
I don't know. But I do have a question for y'all. Are y'all willing to are y'all wanting to stream No Mercy? I'm going no.
When is it?
Saturday.
what time?
Isn't it 7 p.m.? I think it is.
Let's see. Go
7.
Shit, I'll be back in New Orleans, but I'll be there.
7 p.m. Eastern.
Ah,
I
come on.
can pull up.
6. Oh man, that's just a lot of good college football on Saturday. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah,
I will
true.
show up.
I would definitely rather stream Sunday Night Football if I can.
Okay.
Oh wait, who's playing?
Dallas and Green Bay.
Ooh.
Ah,
And then we
It's
should have
Micah-
a poll. We should have a
it's-
poll. We
oh,
should have
yeah.
a poll.
It's Micah
Yeah,
Parsons.
both
It's Micah Parsons' return to Dallas.
Maybe Jiraiya might stream it. Him and Matt and
Like that sounds like a WrestleSense watch party.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
One
I
thing
mean,
for certain,
WrestleSense has been doing wrestling watch
yeah, they
parties
might do
anyway.
one thing for certain, though, we are not watching Monday Night Football this week.
Oh yeah, no.
We're not
Monday Night
doing a
Football-
double header.
no.
Or triple headers with Raw involved.
The Packers and Cowboys is the best primetime game this week.
Yeah,
I'm not
Out
going
of-
to do tomorrow.
wait.
Seahawks and Cardinals. I'm not going to do that tomorrow.
Plus, we're doing Barcelona PSG Wednesday afternoon too, so we got to save for that too. Barcelona PSG.
I missed the
I'm
last.
watching Raw. I'm not watching Monday Night Football. Oh my God, who was watching that other than
I'm going to watch. I'm going to
I'll
watch
be
it,
literally
but I'm not. I don't.
Like,
I'm not gonna watch it. I might
And watch.
see how the game is.
I'll just look up my
I'm not
fantasy
missing
app.
no
But that's
football.
it.
I'll
There's
I'll be
no way
watching-
I'm gonna watch.
I'll be watching the Chisel Adonis stream, reacting to it. I'll be watching Raw. That's my main thing, but I'm not watching the game itself.
See, I got the thumbnail ready to go. I'm going to show y'all the thumbnail I was working on for the Packers Cowboys game.
Show y'all a preview.
'Cause y'all did not do a football stream this past weekend.
No.
No.
No, we didn't. We did not.
We watched as Derrick Henry again choked away a carry.
Yeah.
He
Yo, hey,
fumbled.
speaking of Derrick Henry, he's been averaging 1 fumble per game. That is bad.
Oh, how the mighty hath fallen.
He needs
I
to
know.
fix that ASAP.
Well, they still have
Man.
150 rushing yards on.
In the
man.
red zone.
He gave me 10 fantasy points, but even so, it should have been way more than that.
Derrick Henry is still beating the Ravens. Since 2019, Derrick Henry's been beating the Ravens. God.
To track back into some wrestling news, Roman Reigns will wrap up his filming of Street Fighter tomorrow.
I thought you say about wrap up his career. I was like, whoa.
About to say. So here is the thumbnail that I was working on.
No. He about to wrap up his filming.
Oh, Jerry Jones.
Yeah. Now, hold up. If we
Michael
could put
Parsons versus Jerry
so
Jones.
why Jerry Jones look like Emperor Palpatine with that pose?
I don't know. That's hilarious though.
Not edit.
That is hilarious.
If we could edit, put him like
Just put
No,
the black.
Bill Belichick already has the Palpatine look. Bill
That's
Belichick already has
funny.
the Palpatine look.
Yeah.
And then show
Jerry
the
Jones, I
Barcelona.
had to put Jerry Jones on there. I had to do it.
Yeah, you had to. You had to.
The whole reason he's on the thing. I do like how I was able to do the AT&T Stadium.
Oh yes, I love
I think that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's gonna be week 4 Sunday Night Football. The week 5 matchup is a little less favorable. The only matchup I would even want to watch for week 5
week
is
5?
Chiefs Jaguars, because the Jaguars are apparently good now.
Yeah.
Mahomes and Trevor Lawrence.
If you want, you could show the Champions League thumbnail for Wednesday too.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
Then what's wrong with CD Lamb? What did he do? He hurt it. He out for real?
Yeah, out for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I did not save it yet. Yeah. RIP our fantasy teams, because it's getting rough out here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I lost Burrow till December. Now I lost Mike Evans for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's a huge loss.
I picked up Quentin Johnston. I picked up Carson Wentz because I needed a backup quarterback because I picked up Carson Wentz.
Damn, Nico Collins questionable too. Come on, what is the problem?
Ooh, week 6 looks interesting.
Yeah, I'm still missing George Kittle, man. I need George Kittle to come back. But I
Shout
got
out to anyone who drafted Nick Bosa.
Devontae Adams doubt.
Yep. Mike Evans out.
Evans. What is his injuries? It's week 4.
Okay, Mike Evans always has hamstring injuries. That's
That's true. But the rest is just odd.
That's going to be next Wednesday.
That's going to be Wednesdays. Yeah. Lamell.
And on your left, that kid is the same age as me.
He's a Ballon d'Or finalist, and he cannot drink in the United States.
These are actually the top 2 Ballon d'Or finalists.
Yep, and Dembele won, by the way. Congratulations to him.
Congratulations, Osman Dembele. Yep.
It's crazy that he's doing that well at that age.
Hey man, that's what a young prodigy is going to be.
Yep. You know, this is what I'm saying. In America, how soccer is rebel versus how they do it in Europe or across the world is there's no contest. There is no contest.
No.
Across the world, they take that young soccer talent, they breed them, they give them all the stuff they need to become big. Take care. Yeah, they definitely take care of their soccer youth across the seas. And it's just not.
Chris, I was telling you about this because I'm trying to wrap this up. I'm trying to wrap this up, but I was just thinking about conversation we had earlier. I actually got a proper shave today.
Yeah.
Went to the barbershop, got my hair lined up, looking all nice. And I was like, because all the chin hair I have is just growing, it's encroaching upon like underneath my chin. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna need to just cut it down.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Do you want to cut it off? We wanted to shave it down." I'm like, just shave it down because I still got some underneath. But
no, you want to keep that.
When you got there, because I usually just get my mustache tat because it starts to encroach over my lip, and just leave these two alone. But he was like, "All right, I'm gonna lead you. I'm gonna turn your chair, have you looking up at the ceiling while I'm shaving your face," and then came in with the hot towel and everything. I'm like, "Oh shit, this is nice."
It keeps you looking youthful too. It does the same for me.
I don't need to look youthful. I don't need to look any more youthful than I already do. I'm 28 years old. People think I'm a college student. I still am, but not like an undergraduate.
Oh yeah, we need to check your ID, sir. You want to buy alcohol?
Oh man, use this ID.
Wow.
You
missed earlier.
Wow.
You missed a good ID.
You missed it.
What's up, Aaron G?
Like the first hour of this podcast was just me talking about my entire trip. So I would the long story short about the relevant point that he brought up was that when we got to the hotel, the lady who was handing out champagne to everybody who was coming in decided to look at me and be like, "You're over 21, right?" It's like just trying to be funny. And again, it's like 1:30 Eastern time back home. When I'm arriving at this point, I don't feel like talking to nobody. Just hand me the champagne. I can go to my room.
Yep.
She was like, "What? Like, what's your birthday?" I'm like, March 23rd, 97. I'm like, but I stumbled upon my words because I was tired.
If you were born in the year 2003
and you're getting asked about your age, is crazy.
Oh, that's my brother.
Yes,
insane.
That's my brother.
Actually, 2004.
2004.
Okay, that's
you were born in early 2004 or earlier 2004. It's almost October now.
Yes, almost.
You know, the world would done lose their mind. They start asking me if I'm over 21. Because I could look pretty youthful without any facial hair.
Signs that say if you look over 40, we're not gonna require you to check your ID.
Well, not even 30.
If you look over 40, what if you have a very youthful face? I promise you, I'm gonna look just like this when I'm 40 years old. People are gonna be like, "Hey, man, what's your ID?"
You know what's crazy though? You're probably gonna get the wrinkles, and that'll age you a little bit.
I don't know. It depends on how like his parents.
Because he's not getting the
look.
facial hair. That means the wrinkles are.
I've seen my future and what it's gonna look like. You're on the money. On that point, y'all have yourselves a good night. We'll see y'all on Sunday.
Definitely next Wednesday.
Roll credits. Roll credits. You're welcome for that.